Hello, hi guys. Welcome you all to the DevOps Delight YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see yet another task of our 100 days of DevOps task challenge. I am here on the Chrome browser. Let me type engineer.kodekloud.com/practice. Hit enter. I directly got this task UI because I auto saved my password and username. In your case, it may differ. It will prompt you to enter your username and password. Once you have given those details, you will also get the same screen as like me. Let me click on the start button. As part of our 100 days of DevOps task challenge, today we will see day 55 Kubernetes Sidecar containers task. Let me click on the start button. It may take 1 or 2 minutes to load our task. Meanwhile, I'm skipping the video here for a while. Okay, we got our task. First, let me read the task, then we will look into the solution. We have a web server container running the Nginx image. The access and error logs generated by the web server are not critical enough to be placed on a persistent value. However, Nautilus developers need access to the last 24 hours of logs so that they can trace issues and bugs. Therefore, we need to ship the access and error logs for the web server to a log aggregation service. Following the separation of concerns principle, we implement the sidecar pattern by deploying a second container that ships the error and access logs from Nginx. Nginx does one thing and it does it well, serving web pages. The second container also specializes in its task, shipping logs. Since containers are running on the same pod, we can use the shared mtdir value to read and write logs. Create a pod named web server, create an mtdir value, shared-logs, create two containers from Nginx and Ubuntu images with latest tag only, and remember to mention tag Nginx:\latest. Nginx container name should be Nginx-container and Ubuntu container name should be sidecar-container on web server pod. Add command on sidecar container sh-c while true do cat varlog nginx access.log varlog nginx error.log sleep30 done. Mount and volume shared-logs on both containers at location varlog nginx. All containers should be up and running. Note: the kubectl utility on jump host has been configured to work with the Kubernetes cluster. Alright, let me create a manifest file first. So vi web server.yml. Here I'm just going with the web server name. Your wish, guys, you can give whatever name that you wanted to, like a pod.yml, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. All right. So first thing first, we need to have a API version, so which is of v1 since it is a pod, and then kind. So pod, we are creating a pod, and metadata. Let's give a metadata about this pod. So name is of web server, and then they did not mention any labels as such, so we can skip other parts of it like labels, annotations, etc. Here under spec, we are going to have volumes first. So let me type volumes. We will be having volumes. Name of our volume, shared volume, right? So name of our shared volume will be shared-logs. Let me copy it, paste it here. Same way it is of type mtdir, right? So mtdir. So type is of mtdir. So this is the way that we need to give. And then we have our containers. So container, first container name will be nginx-container, and then it is of image, so nginx latest, and then we have to give the mount path, right? So they mentioned this is the mount and volume. So we will be having value mounts here, and then value mounts, we have name of our volume will be shared-logs, and mount path So mount path is of varlag nginx slash var slash lag nginx. This is the one. And let me do same for container 2. So container 2 name will be sidecar hyphen container. Let me copy it, paste it here, and then its image will be Ubuntu latest. So here they mention, right, create two containers nginx and Ubuntu images with latest tag. And then we need to give a value mounts is of same thing, just like how we have given to our first container nginx hyphen container. Shared hyphen logs will be the volume name, and then its mount path will be slash var slash log slash nginx. And also they have given command, so we need to give this command. Let me copy it. So we can give above, enter commands, paste it, then close this bracket. So double quotes came 2 times. Let me remove it. Yeah, we are good, guys. Now escape :x, enter. Now let me apply it. Kubectl apply. Before applying, let me check kubectl get pods, no resources found. Now let me do the kubectl apply -f and then web server.yml. Error, something wrong in our YAML file. Okay, let me type vi web server again. Let me edit our YAML file. So here pod we have to give capital P, escape :x, enter. So now let me try to apply it again. Pod inversion cannot be handled as a pod city decoding unknown field containers commands. Okay, so there is another mistake here. We just need to give the command, not commands. Escape :x, enter. Let me apply it. See, now it is created. If in case we got any syntax error something, then it will let us know, guys. So here if we apply, here it's shown as right decoding error unknown field. So that's how we can figure it out, or else you can simply go to Kubernetes documentation and get the YAML file and do the modifications. Anything will be fine. Now let me do the kubectl get pods. Alright, if in case you wanted to watch pod status, kubectl get pods -hyphen watch. So it will let us know. Sometimes the container will be in creation state. That time if you do the -hyphen watch, it will be show us all the things one by one. So once it is in running state, then we can cancel it, then move further. Alright. Let me log into our nginx container because we are using the shared volumes and we have created logs from second container, that is our sidecar container. Nginx is our application container. So let me log into application container and see if we can find any files or not. And also we can try to create one file in our nginx container, that is our application container, and log into sidecar container and see if we got that file or not. If kubectl exec-it and our container name will be nginx-container. Before our container we need to give our pod name. So what is our pod name? It will be web server, then -bin/bash, enter. Yeah, now we are inside the web server container, nginx container, right? So now what I will be doing is, let me go to this path cd var/log/nginx ls. See, we have access.log, error.log. Now what I'm doing is I will be creating one file in this path. I'm going to name it as touch file.txt. Enter. Now let me write something to it. Echo, this is nginx container. Let me put it into the file.txt. Let me do the ls. We have file.txt, cat file.txt. All right, this is nginx container. We are on the web server. Okay, that is nginx container. Now let me exit from here. Let me log into our second container, that is sidecar container. Our sidecar container name will be sidecar-container. Enter. Now, okay, it came again. Let me exit it. We need to specify -c. Then only we will be into the web server is our part name. Okay, now ls cd /var /log /nginx ls-la see cat file.txt. This is nginx container. If you observe, we are now inside the sidecar container. We created file inside the nginx container. You see, when we give the nginx container, we got this default container. All right. All right. As we have completed the task, let me click on this check button to validate our work. Click on confirm. Yes, we did it right. Congratulations. That's it for this video, guys. See you in another video with yet another task of or 100 days of DevOps task challenge. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Thank you.